Hi, boys and girls. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a review of what we were learning about back at school, I guess 2 weeks ago. Remember, we were learning about author's purpose, right? And there were 3 author's purposes. Okay, remember they started with P, I, and E. So what I want you to do right now is try to think about what P stands for. And if you know, just shout it out. All right, you got it? All right, now I. Think about what I stood for. Shout it out. And E. Remember E? Shout it out. This is the one time I'm telling you, you don't have to raise your hand. Just shout out your answers, okay? All right. Remember, author's purpose is why the author wrote the text, okay? And when you write something, you are an author. And you write for different reasons, right? Remember we talked about if you were writing about your favorite animal, or if you were writing a letter to someone, or if you were writing down your homework, you're doing that for a reason. So it doesn't always have to be, a published author who wrote a book. You are an author anytime you write something. And we write for different purposes, okay? So we all just shouted out what P, I, and E stand for, okay? So now let's go through them. Remember, persuade is the P, okay? Persuade means that we are sharing opinions. We are trying to convince the reader to think or act in a certain way. So whenever we have opinions, we talked about advertisements, commercials, different things like that, trying to get you to buy a certain product, go to a certain restaurant. We talked about if a kid was writing a letter to their grown-up about why they should have a certain pet. That means that they're trying to persuade. Even if you're just saying to someone, pizza is best with pepperoni, that's persuasive, all right? You're trying to get someone to have the same opinion as you. Okay, we all shouted out inform. Inform means we're just giving facts. There's no opinions. It is written just to give the reader information. We talked about when we write down our homework. That's so that when we open it up at night, we have that information. We talked about recipes, directions on how to do something or how to go somewhere, how to put something together, fact books, a book about the weather, a book about zebras. All of that is just giving information. And then the last one is the most common for books that we might check out from the library or have in our desks, and that is entertain. It is written just for the pleasure and enjoyment of the reader. So a Harry Potter book, a Magic Treehouse book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Nate, Dogman, all of those are just written for fun, okay? We're just reading them to enjoy them. The author wants us to enjoy it, okay? So that is entertain. So if you remember back at school, we had our circles, and we were calling them our pinch cards. Some of you have them in your yellow folder. I think L13 and L17. You guys have them. So if you want, pause the video and go grab your pinch card. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can take a piece of paper, any size, and take a pen, pencil, whatever, and just write those 3 letters on it. Okay? I don't have my pinch card, so I just made one real quick. So then I can just pinch my answer, right? So if you have yours in your folder, pause the video, go get it. Otherwise, go get a piece of paper, and you could write on a napkin, honestly. P, I, and E. If you don't have pencil or paper, that's fine. You'll just shout it out, okay? I just thought it would be fun to use our resources from school. All right, so pause the video, give you a second, and then come back. Okay, everybody has their stuff, right? All right, so we have our pinch cards, or we have our piece of paper, or we have nothing, and that's fine too. We're just gonna shout out our answer. So what I thought that we could do is I found a lot of different things in my house. Forms of writing. Someone wrote down information. And I'm going to hold them up, and you are going to use your pinch card and hold it up. Now, I know I can't see you, but we still want to interact with each other. So I'm going to pretend, I'm going to use my imagination that you are all in front of me. So be honest, hold up your pinch card, okay? And if you don't have your pinch card, that's fine. Shout it out. If you want to hold up your pinch card and shout it out, don't care, okay? That's fine too. Just don't bother anyone else in your house if they're trying to do work, okay? We don't want to be bothering anybody. All right. So the first thing I have is this book, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Do you think that this book was written to persuade, inform, or entertain? Well, remember, you're just going to pinch your answer and hold it up. Give you a second to think. I'm actually going to read this book today and record it and put it on our YouTube. All right, what do you think? Persuade, inform, and entertain. All right, I'm going to give you 2 more seconds. I'm going to hold up my answer, and hopefully our answers match. Ready? Entertain. Did you hold up E, or did you shout it out? Absolutely. This book was written to entertain the reader. It is just for fun. It's called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I see a guy catching meatballs out of the sky. Definitely not a fact, right? It is just for fun. Even if you just look at those pictures, oh my gosh, is there pancakes falling out of the sky? Definitely just for fun. All right. The next thing I have is a magnet from my refrigerator. It says K9 Design, where we take my dog to get his hair cut. It has the name of the company, it has the address, and it has their phone number, and it has pictures of dogs on it. Why do you think someone wrote this down and had it available for someone to take and stick on their fridge? Was it to persuade them, inform, or entertain? I'll give you a second. Got your answer? Hold it up. Pinch your answer or shout it out. All right, I'm going to hold mine up. Ready? Yes, inform. Someone just wrote this down so that someone had the information, the name of their company, the address, and the phone number. It doesn't even say, like, we're the best or come to us. It's not even trying to persuade anyone to do anything. It's just so that someone has this information. All it is facts. There's no opinions on here, nothing. It is strictly facts. All right. Next one. This is from a magazine, Better Homes and Gardens, okay? And this is an advertisement for awnings. So those are those things that stick out over top, okay? Almost like over your porch or deck. And it says, relax and enjoy. We've got the rest covered. And there's this little card that you can get a discount if you mail it in. It says, mail this card today. They're talking to you, the reader. They're telling you to do something. They're telling you about this savings certificate. It's the ultimate sun protection, good for backyard entertaining, worry-free parties, outdoor family dining. What else is on here? They're telling you where to mail this little card, telling you where you can call. So I do see some information on here, but do you think that that was the author's main purpose for creating this advertisement with this little mail-in card and putting it in the magazine? What do you think? Persuade, inform, or entertain? Hold up your pinch card, shout out your answer. Give you 1 more second. I'll hold up mine. Yep, this is to persuade. They are trying to get the reader of this magazine to buy this product. Mail this card in. Give us your information. You're going to get a discount. You can have all these great parties, not have to worry about the weather, ultimate sun protection. You can enjoy it. You can relax. We've got you covered. They're talking to you. They want you to do something. So that is definitely written to persuade, okay? Maybe some people like being in the sun and being hot. So, they're kind of giving their opinion on why they think that their awnings are the best, all right? Definitely, some of it was fact, okay? Obviously their phone number is a fact and their address is a fact, but the main purpose was definitely to try to get someone to buy this product. All right, another one. A very popular Eric Carle book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. What do you think about this? Really cool illustrations inside. Maybe I'll read this one too. All these really cool pop-up pages. It's written about a caterpillar. Caterpillars are real. What do you think? Persuade, inform, or entertain? Hold up your pinch card. All right, you got it? Was it entertain? Definitely entertain, okay? Yes, caterpillars are real, but Eric Carle wrote that book for the enjoyment of the reader, for children to enjoy it. Okay. And you know that caterpillars can grow into butterflies. So I have this book called Great Migrations, Butterflies from the National Geographic Kids. And it talks all about caterpillars and how they turn into monarch butterflies. And it talks about how the temperature affects them. And it talks about how they change and where they go and how they migrate, what they eat. So this seems to be facts all about butterflies. Now remember, this was entertained about caterpillars and butterflies. Is this entertained too? Hold up your pinch card or shout it out. Ready? Absolutely. This one is to inform. So it's interesting to see that we can have similar topics, caterpillars and butterflies, but for two different purposes. So this main purpose was just to entertain, whereas this one is giving us facts and information because of the words that are inside, okay? So we can't always go with the pictures. But honestly, this is a photograph. We know that's real. This is an illustration, so we know that's not real. So sometimes it does help. So that was definitely written to inform. Okay, let's see. What else do I have here? Okay, so this, I just want you to look at these words. This is a takeout menu for a pizza place. I've never been there, so I don't know if they're good or not. But came in the mail, and it says, just look at these words. Come try it, you'll love it. What do you think about just those words, okay? We're not talking about the address. We're not talking about the phone number. We're not talking about the prices. We're just talking about the words, come try it, you'll love it. What do you think about that? Do you think that was written to persuade, inform, or entertain? Just those words, come try it, you'll love it. They're talking to you. They're saying you're going to love it, and you should come try it. Hold up your pinch cards or shout it out. Ready? Here we go. Absolutely, that was to persuade. So they are trying to get the person that gets this in the mail to read those words, come try it, you'll love it, to be like, yeah, I think I am going to go to All Star Pizza and check that out. And they're saying I'm going to love it, so maybe I will. So definitely that was written to persuade. Absolutely. All right, let's check out another one. How about this book? Another Eric Carle, The Grouchy Ladybug. I know that ladybugs are real. Again, it has some of those cool flip pages, lots of different real animals in there, but they seem to be illustrations. It's talking about what the animals are doing. They're talking to each other. What do you think? Persuade, inform, or entertain. Grab your pinch card, hold it up, shout it out. Ready? I'm going to do mine. Entertain. Absolutely, this was written to entertain the reader, okay? Yes, those animals are real, but in that particular book, they were simply just put there to entertain us, okay? So they're using real things to entertain us through a story, okay? And now I want to take a look at another book about animals, and this one's called Great Migrations. It's another National Geographic book. It has all kinds of animals in here. What do we got? Wildebeests and whales. And then there's all these different like infographics. So we have maps, we have different text boxes with different facts, sidebars, all those text features Mr. Dixon taught you about. More butterflies, great photographs in here. We've got elephants. What do you think the main purpose that someone wrote down this book was? Persuade, inform, or entertain. Got your pinch cards, all right? Ready? Hold it up. Absolutely, to inform, okay. This was definitely written to give us information. So while The Grouchy Ladybug had animals in it and it was written to entertain, this one has animals in it, but it's giving us facts and information about them. Great job. All right, I have one more. I just dug this out of a drawer in my kitchen. It is the owner's manual to a vacuum cleaner. What all the parts are. I've never looked at this. My vacuum cleaner is like 6 years old, but I still have this. How to fix it. It's in multiple languages. Troubleshooting. What to do if this happens. What all the buttons do. Maintenance. How to take it apart. How to clean it. The model number. What do you think? The author's purpose was for this. They put it in the box for when you buy it. What do you think? Got your pinch cards? All right, hold it up. Absolutely. This was definitely written just to inform. I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh, I want to read something before bed. Let me cozy on up with my shark owner's guide. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. No one's going to do that. This is written just to give us information. Something goes wrong with the vacuum. I need to know how to change the filter. I can pull this out and reference it. Okay. Mostly all appliances and things that you buy come with these owner's guides so that you know how to work the item. All right. That's all the, oh wait, oh no, I have some more things. I thought that was everything I gathered. I have something else from this magazine. Where is it? I thought this one was interesting. So this is an advertisement, and it's for the little goldfish crackers. And the goldfish are sitting in front of the fire, and there's a poem at the top. Let me read the poem. It says, "The snow will fall throughout the night. A foot already fell. The fire warms their little hearts. A snow day will as well." So it's saying that a snow day and the snow will warm their hearts. So we talked about how poetry is always entertain, right? But do you think that the author just put this in here to entertain people with a poem and a picture of goldfish crackers? And it says, you know, baked with 100% real cheddar, the snack that smiles back. Do you think that that was entertain? We talked about poetry always being entertaining. But what do you think? Grab your pinch cards, hold it up, shout it out. I think this is a tricky one. Yep, persuade. They really want you to buy the goldfish crackers. Anytime an author is giving us an advertisement for something, they want you to buy their product. They don't want you to just be like, oh, goldfish are cute. Next page, they want you to be like, oh, goldfish are so cute. What a nice poem. Ooh, you know what? They look really good. I think I'm going to go buy them next time I'm at the store, okay? So we did talk briefly about how sometimes persuasive things appeal to your senses. So I think one of the things we read about was like a hamburger, and it said like the juicy hamburger and the crispy French fries. And so it was, you know, the smells and things like that. So they're trying to get you to, you know, almost taste that in your mouth or hear that sound or whatever. So they're trying to appeal to the sense of like calm and relaxing and, you know, being together with your family and cozying on up with a snack so that next time you're at the store and you see that, you're like, oh, remember that cute little advertisement? Yeah, let's grab some of that because they look like they're having a nice time. Maybe we will too. So a lot of times when people are doing advertisements, they'll try to appeal to your senses in that way. So this is written to persuade. They want you to buy their product. All right, and then I had one more thing in here. Another advertisement for something that you guys eat at lunch sometimes. And it is a kid with a Lunchable. There's not many words on here. It says, stack it, build it, mix it up. And then there's a kid using his Lunchable to create some sort of little village. And then there's people and things like that. Probably unrealistic. I think that your teachers or your grown-ups would tell you not to play with your food if you started doing that, you know, with your Legos or whatever. But again, they're trying to appeal to the senses. Kids like to use Legos. Kids like to build things. If you get these little Lunchables, you get to build your little sandwich yourself. So what do you think? Persuade, inform, entertain. Yep, definitely to persuade, okay? They're trying, again, to appeal to the senses. Maybe a kid sees that, and they're like, oh, Mom, that looks like fun. And then the next time they're at the store, hey, can we grab a Lunchable? They want you to kind of remember that in the back of your mind. Or a parent seeing this and being like, oh, look, yeah, my kid likes to build things too. Why don't I grab one of them for him or her? So, again, doesn't have many words. It doesn't really have much opinion to it, but they're trying to appeal to the senses. So that is definitely to persuade. All right. My computer just shut off. I hope you are still recording. Here we are. All right, so that is all I have for today for a little review of author's purpose. I think I'm going to do another one of these tomorrow with a different skill that we have practiced. I hope you enjoyed that, a little interactive. I miss you so much. I hope you're having a good Monday. It's kind of rainy outside, but I hope you're wearing your spring colors. I have my earrings on. Hopefully I get to see you soon. Be good for your grown-ups, please. They're taking really good care of you, and they deserve your help and appreciation, okay? So have a good day. Bye.